Oh, hello and welcome to my DIY today. And I noticed that I have never shown you how to make my spaghetti sauce. It's in an old video on Grandma's Story Time, so I'm going to add it to this one. And remember, my DIYs come every Friday at 2. So let's get started.
This is how you do the tomatoes. You get your water boiling, have a pan ready to put them in, a spoon to scoop them out with, okay? You have your tomatoes here. Place them in the boiling water, and this makes it really easy to take the skins off. Lovely. And these are out of my garden. So there's a lot of odd shapes. When you buy them, they sort them into the same shapes, but when you grow them in your garden, you have lots of different shapes, but it doesn't matter. It'll be squished up later anyway. Leave them in for about 1 minute. Then you're going to take them out. So let's take the tomatoes out. Take them out, just put them in here. And when you get them all out, then let them cool off because they're kind of hot. So I'm going to do this box of tomatoes, which will take 10 minutes. Then I'm going to let them cool while I go running. And then I'll get ready for the day, and then I will come and skin them. We'll be back for that. So I've got the tomatoes ready to go, and I'm going to skin them and show you what I'm going to do with the skins. The skins really have a lot of flavor, you'd be surprised. You normally throw this away, but we're not going to do that. And I'm going to show you what to do with that. This is going to be for the tomatoes, and this will be for the skins. And we'll go from there. Okay, you take the tomatoes and kind of chop them up, and then I just freeze these. Some people can them, but I like to freeze them. So, these are the skins that are left over. See? Skins, and you would not believe how much juice comes out of these skins. Yeah, that's the green part. I'll just put that in. Just put it right in there. I'll show you what to do next. Smash the tomatoes, and I shall freeze them. And if you want to know why I freeze them, because you have more vitamins than when you can. And so that's why. And it takes a bag of this. My grandkids love my spaghetti. That's all they ask for when they come. It tastes so good and so fresh. And I just add a fourth a cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of oregano, and a half teaspoon of salt. And you heat it. You don't boil it. And eat it up. Really good. Skins, I've already started. Got some juice down here. Just put them right in there and squish it down. Look how much juice I've got already. This will fill all the way up. Dryer all heated up, and I've got the juice. I've got all of this, and that'll make really good sauce. What I like about it is it's so nice and thick, without boiling it to death to get all the water out of it. You just use the skins, pour it on there, okay, and I like to just use my fingers, which are clean, kind of get it all the way around. Put in the dryer. In the dryer, I give it a good little shake, get my finger marks out of there, and then we'll get the next tray ready. And just pour it on there. And this is what you have when you're done. I have down in my cupboard bags of the dried tomatoes. And there's about 10 slices here, 1 tray, that means 1 tray. And I just slice it up and put it in bags. Then I just put it under here in my cupboard. And when I need sauce, like pizza or whatever you use sauce for, you just get it out and put it in the pan, and you've got yourself sauce. Pizza, awesome. You would not believe the flavor. Yep, so I'm going to go finish my work. wondering what to do with the dried tomatoes after you make them, I'm going to show you. We're going to make pizza. So, I've got the turkey burger all made up. And what you do is, I've got about, about a cup here. You just put the cup there. I've got the dough already made. It's rising. And I've got one package of the dried tomatoes here. That's about one tray full. You put the water in. I'm trying to do this one-handed. It isn't working too well. Okay, there we go. So you put your tomatoes in there. And just let them soak up that water. And we'll come back in about 10 minutes. Soaking up that water. I'm going to add another half a cup of water. Just want to make sure they're covered so that they will hydrate, because we dehydrated them. So it only takes about 5 minutes just to let them sit there. Okay, they're already softening right up. This is going to be our pizza sauce. Back in a bit. Looks like it's been about 5 minutes. Oh, see, my sauce is all ready to go. That look good, nice and thick. Perfect. And this is made out of the skins of the tomatoes. I just put in some brown sugar, about a half a cup, about a teaspoon of oregano, and about a teaspoon of salt. And you make yourself a pizza. You can use this for lasagna and pizza, or whatever you use sauces for. But it just makes the perfect sauce. And I didn't boil the tomatoes for hours and hours. That's how they make the sauce. And there's tons and tons of flavor in there.
And that is how I make my famous tomato sauce. After all these years, the kids still are not tired of it. And they just love the spaghetti sauce because it tastes so good. Well, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and let's see you next week. Thank you and good night.